All right, across the board here with Ian the Colonel, and Ocean, my special guest co-host, is with me today. Here with Norman Cook, otherwise known as Fatboy Slim, otherwise known as Brighton Port Authority, otherwise known as so many different bands. But we just appreciate you having the time, man. Looking forward to the show tonight. You know, tell us about, you know, you've done so many albums with so many different groups. You play bass, you play drums. What's so special about the turntables?
I think it all should become apparent by the end of the evening. There's some magic. I think there's three kinds of people in this world. There's people who don't like music. There's people who love music, and when they hear it, they just want to put their headphones on and listen to it again. There's a third kind, when they love music, but as soon as they hear it, they just feel this desire to share it with the world. And those people are DJs. And so, you know, I mean, yeah, like I said, I've played in pop bands and played live, but I think I'm a much better DJ than I am a bass player, and I definitely have more fun. And I think I kind of get through to people more, speaking through the medium of the turntables.
Yeah, an incredible DJ for sure, and well known for your music, well known for your videos as well. Your collaborations with Spike Jonze and the Christopher Walken Weapon of Choice, all of those. What influence do you have on the videos? Do you give everything to Spike and let him do that? A lot of times they get more attention sometimes.
What I tend to do, I just kind of pick the director, or I'll get sort of 10 scripts and I pick the one that kind of appeals to me most. But I mean, both the ones I've done with Spike, as soon as he suggested it, I was like, yeah, fine, just do what you want. Yeah, I mean, Spike, I trust him implicitly. But it was great because he kind of opened doors, and after that, tons of other directors wanted to work with me. And I'm really happy not being in the videos, and I'm really happy doing something that's a little bit different and that maybe challenges people or entertains people, rather than just boring them with like, hi, I'm so good looking, and this is how big my car is, and this is how beautiful my girlfriend is.
Right. Yeah, you're not Lil Wayne, yeah.
No.
You know, you've been in the game for so long. What do you consider success? Have you reached success yet? I mean, you own a soccer club, you own or a football club, I should say, I guess. You know, you've got a star in Brighton next to Winston Churchill. You've had a concert where you had 250,000 people on the beach. I mean, that's insane. You know, are any of those success to you, or are you still reaching for it?
No, I think I've pretty much, they're fairly good barometers of success. And yeah, no, I mean, I've been to most of the mountaintops that are kind of, I don't know, especially as a DJ, we never even dreamed we could do, like, travel the world. You know, when I started DJing, it was like a hobby rather than a career. So no, I think I've kind of ticked up most of the boxes. And what I enjoy now is just travelling around the world playing music to people. That's the one thing that I never get tired of. After 30 years.
How has the digital revolution changed things? Obviously, you don't have, you know, vinyl to spin anymore, and most people, you can't even find vinyl. You can't even find a record shop, let alone.
No, I did mourn the death of vinyl quite severely. It took me a long time to get the hang of it, but now I'm using Serato. I'm still mixing live with CDJs, but it sort of frees up. You can do your own edits and mashups and things like that. It makes that it's a lot easier to kind of plan your set out.
Oh yeah.
Well, also, you know, there's like, oh, if only that bit went on a bit longer. So I re-edit a lot of the tunes, but I mean, you can get caught up with having too many buttons in front of you when you're DJing. And I think you have to remember the communication between the crowd and making them smile and dance. That's your #1 priority, not just to wank over, you know, how many effects you've got.
Do you change your sets? I mean, I don't know how many people the 930 Club here holds, but, you know, you've played in front of 250,000. You know, here, I don't know, probably 1,500. Do you change your setup or the energy?
Yeah, there's a different kind of energy. I mean, I really enjoy playing smaller club gigs like this. I get to try out new tunes. When you play in front of a lot of people, you don't take risks. You don't mess about. You don't drop new tunes, and you know, you only things you. So you play a bit safe when you do the bigger shows. But somewhere here, I could go on a bit of a journey with them, see what they're in the mood for, see what I'm in the mood. And yeah, every show's different. I've just finished doing a festival tour in Australia, where it's the same bill. It's like Swedish House Mafia, me, Skrillex.
Oh yeah.
And you have to be on the top of your game. So I played pretty much the same set every night because I knew it was my best set.
Right.
Whereas tonight I can flex my muscles a bit more, have a bit of a laugh with the crowd. I mean, also the big sets, it's very much me on stage and the crowd there. But tonight I moved the DJ booth, so I'm down in the crowd.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And we'll put the people on the stage rather than me on stage, which makes it more like a party.
Nice.
Now, given everything with Brighton coming up, and you were speaking about energy, I know it's got to be super important for you to have that same kind of energy coming back after all those years, preparing for your concert in Brighton? How important is that to you?
The shows at the Amex Stadium in Brighton are kind of big for me, just because it's, you know, it's my big hometown gig, and it's you know, it's something that I'll probably sort of keep with me for the rest of my life. So I really want it to be good, and I have to live there. So if I get that wrong, then I'll never live it down. No, it means a lot to me because it's a big gig. 2 big shows that we're putting on, and it's all about my relationship with Brighton and with the soccer team. But it's it's just another gig. It's probably potentially the friendliest crowd. I mean, when I played to 250,000 on Brighton Beach, they were all close personal friends of mine. They're all my homies.
What do you credit your longevity to? I mean, now that dubstep is kind of the hot thing, but it already seems like a lot of people are getting sick of it. I mean, like, you know, obviously Skrillex is at the forefront, and a lot of people are kind of like, it's starting to get old. But you do this, you know, you keep going on with fresh music all the time. How?
I don't know. I think I've kind of over the years developed a knack of not jumping on bandwagons too much. I mean, the dubstep thing, I kind of heard it, and there's some interesting production things in there, but I mean, I don't know how to dance to it, and it's nice. I mean, I've done tons of shows with Skrillex, and he's really on the top of his game at the moment.
Yeah.
But you do kind of feel that the dubstep thing it's very young, and it might kind of, you know, in a year's time it might be gone. Whereas I'm kind of in this for the long haul. And so I don't know. I don't tend to follow trends. I just, you know, I've always played around. I don't play just one style of music. I mean, it's fairly based on 4/4 at the moment, but I kind of like to around a bit with the parameters.
Any chance you'll play drums or bass or anything on an upcoming track?
I occasionally play bass on tunes if it requires it, but no. I mean, it's like I said, I'm a lot better DJ than I am a musician.
You're a hell of a DJ, I'll tell you that. If you knew the world was going to end in 10, 15 minutes, something like that, what is the last song that you would want to hear? Yours or anybody else's? Hear or perform, you know, or mix or whatever live. Last song.
It would be the full 15-minute 43 Patrick Cowley remix of I Feel Love by Donna Summer.
Okay.
Because that would elongate it. But yeah, no, I mean, that's one of my all-time favourite records, and it just takes you on a journey, and I think I Feel Love would be a good thing to end your life on.
And you would just play it, or would you mix it out as well?
Well, I'd elongate the dubby middle section. I'd have 2 copies, and I'd elongate that until they came along and said, your number's up.
Excellent. And where can we look forward to seeing you and all your fans? You know, obviously the Brighton concert's coming up this summer, but where else are you going to be on tour? We actually have fans listening around the world right now.
Well, I'm in Ulster, then in Mexico, and then I'm playing at the Euro finals in Poland. And
how do you even know where you are right now?
Well, I know where I am right now. I know where I am tomorrow, but next week is no. I mean, I crop up everywhere.
Wow, it's a lot of travel.
Yeah, there's a lot of travel, but I don't know. I thrive on it.